this is pretty much over. And yeah, I mean that the rank up game was all right. I want to show it full though because his first turn board is like silly, cringe. Okay, let's get to deck profile and then we're gonna have some replays. All right, I climbed a bit late this season with this account, but yeah, it was very fast with Sky Striker. There is some problems. I don't think I feel comfortable climbing this month due to the fact that the Bistio is around, and that's very understandable. But I did test out some options, and they did pretty well. Anyway, here's the deck list, the final deck list, and I did use some different cards in between because at no point I would be using the same deck because I would be testing them out, testing stuff out. And originally we have evenly matched, right? Originally, I have evenly matched instead of all these bestial and also like more mind control, like this, and then just no bestial, no bestial whatsoever. And I don't think I don't think that version is better. It feels much safer with bestial because the thing is, if you use evenly matched, right, then you also use bestial. Then if your bestial resolved, I don't think that you would want to use evenly matched or not. Like if you resolve, you're gonna have something on your field, and that's contradict with your evenly matched, and that's pretty bad. And also sometimes you want to solve them, sometimes you don't. What if they just so Kit Kalos and they search for crime, whatever, negate evenly matched, and yeah, what happens then? Would you hold your bestial or would you not? So I think if you run evenly matched, you don't run bestial, and vice versa. Yeah, of course, in the replays, you're going to see some games will evenly matched because I do use two versions of deck. This one, I feel like it's more stabilized. Anyway, let's get into the deck list here. We have three Maxi still a good card. We have Ash Blossom this time coming back into the deck because of the branded meta. Branded Fusion, just Ash it, game over. We have Ray, three Ray, and one Rose. I gotta say though, these these they don't feel that safe anymore. So you know what the greedy play is like using Hayate, dumping Engage, grab back with Kagari, and end phase, you grab another Engage with Shizuku, right? But the safe play would have been dumping Ray to the graveyard so you can resurrect on the next turn in case something happens to your striker in the extra monster zone. But now they have the Bestial. So the greedy plays is actually sometimes the best play. So yeah, I think I resolved like the Ray graveyard effects. It's not a lot actually because I don't usually have her in the graveyard. They're just gonna get banished, but that's fine. We can deal with that. Surprisingly, yeah, surprisingly. We have one Magnemite, one Saronir, one Druid Swarm, one Baldric, and also one Lubellion paired with the Regained. So Regain is pretty good. If they banish a Ray, you can put back into the deck and then you draw one card. That's one way to get back your Ray, I guess. And also, it's just a good card in general. You have to be careful running Bystial though, because all your spell is going to be disabled once the Bystial hit the field. So be mindful of that. You have to play very carefully because sometimes they clock your main monster zone and you don't have anything to do because your spells are dead. So the order of activation and also all the consideration into negating what stuff and whatnot, which one to negate with, and would you negate this with a Bestia or you negate with a Shark Cannon? Yeah. So yeah, pay attention to that. We're still running Duster because it's still a good card. And I see more back row these days, especially like Branded Beast and Branded Regained. Those are annoying. And also some Stun deck. So yeah, Duster is still pretty good. One Mind Control, two Change of Heart, three Upside Goblin coming back into deck because I don't feel like I can close out game fast anymore. Unlike last month, right? This month, if you try to OTK and go for the Mobilize linkage, then you're gonna get blocked by a random Bestial in the battle phase, and there's no way you can win from there. And the only safe deck that I would say that you go for the OTK line is definitely Fluanderees because they don't run PCO. So yeah, you have to engage one Afterburner, very nice card, still running with Duster. You might think this is bad, but They are actually pretty good. Cut down on triple attack talents, go into 2. Then we have Kaiser Colosseum, very weird card going second. Yeah, forgot to say this is going second deck. Kaiser Colosseum, but it works like if you fail to break their board, or if they throw a maxi, then you can actually afford to go all in because this is gonna go hold them back next turn. Because no matter how many interruptions do you have, then if you like eat a maxi or like fail to break their board, then next turn is gonna be horrendous. But Kaiser Colosseum is gonna have that. I know it's weird, but it's very helpful. And it also stops your opponent from summoning Bystial. If they only have one monster in their field, you can go into Kaina, lock the attack with one monster left, and then just go into Sudoku, recharge your resources, and then next turn they cannot attack. They already have one monster. They cannot summon more monster, and that is going to be very helpful. Running 2 multi-roll and one Hornet drones because Hornet drone is more important now. I'm not running reinforcement of the army because most of the time I think I have like I never brick, so there's no point running reinforcement of the army. The brick hand is actually the one with Ray and then reinforcement of the army. I don't want that. We have 3 widow anchors, we have one shark cannon, and also 3 linkage. In the extra, we have 3 Kagari, 3 Sujuku, 2 Hayate, 2 Keina, and 2 Zeke. Then we have Dark, Access Code, and Underworld Goddess of Close War. I gotta say this extra deck is kind of tight. I don't think you can replace any card. Anyway, that's the deck list. Here are the replays. Good luck. I'll see you next time.